Green Summit is, I think, one of the most pertinent conversations we need to have. And I'm just really grateful to Economic Times for, hosting this. I know that this is not their first year; they've had it in the past as well. But when we speak of development, we speak of urban planning, we speak of economic growth, it's very, very important for us to speak about sustainability, for us to speak about climate change, and for us to mitigate the gap between government systems, policies, rules, and the value system, the principle with which people are building and trying to grow urban centers. Because unfortunately, what we witness as human beings today, especially who inhabit urban development, is that there has been a big gap between the two. Too many rules have been flouted, too many laws have been broken. There is a conscience, there's a corruption in conscience more than anything else that is leading to degradation in the quality of air that we are breathing, the quality of water that we're drinking, and it impacts our health, it impacts our lives, and we have to collectively make the difference. I think a big reason for why we are faced with this problem is because not enough people believe that the consequences of their ill choices, is going to impact their lives directly. And the beauty of this forum is that we don't just highlight how poor choices impact our lives directly, but we also, I think, this platform reinforces the opportunity to innovate, to grow, to find solutions to problems, and truly understand what it means in a holistic sense to be a progressing nation in all its value and all its glory. My biggest reiteration through my conversation with Sanjay Puri was the emphasis on the fact that developers, builders identify a very key thought, which is that when you're building, when you're developing, whatever it is, whatever kind of infrastructure, whether it's housing, whether it's corporate, whether it's roads, highways, whatever it may be, do it from a place of value, do it from a place of principle. Don't just do it for the sake of making money, because the consequences of short-sightedness are large, and it is essential that we start caring more and becoming more responsible as developers.
Lastly, you have been passionate voice for better waste management. Share with us a few thoughts on that.
Waste management is one of the most critical issues in urban developments. We seem to forget, even as people who are a part of civil society, that the more we consume, the more we waste. And everything that we bring home has to go somewhere. Whether it is the things that we buy to use. So we need to become more conscious as citizens on our consumption and our waste, and become more responsible about how we treat our waste. I know that we expect the government to implement better waste management systems, but if cooperative housing societies, schools, hospitals, colleges, universities, canteens, hotels, restaurants do not collectively acknowledge the importance of managing their waste better, then governments will not be able to help us, because there is only that much that the government can do. We as citizens need to become more proactive about how we manage our waste, and it starts with basics, which is waste segregation. Dry waste and wet waste. All your kitchen waste can go into the soil. It is biodegradable. It can be converted to compost. It can be converted to energy. But your dry waste can't be, and that can be recycled. So the collection points for recyclable waste have to increase. E-waste collection points have to increase. I have a young boy who calls himself Earthbud on Twitter, who's started a phenomenal campaign. He's one of us. He's a child. He's actually a child, and when Leonard dumping ground burning came into the news, and we discovered the chemical component, particulate component in that burning ground thing, he said, 1 second, e-waste is being burnt there. So our wires, our batteries, our gadgets. We're just throwing it, and it's landing up on our dumping grounds, and it's being set ablaze. And all of that in our air means heart disease, means cancer, means ill health to us. So this young boy, all of 14, has been conducting workshops in schools, in universities, encouraging people to collect their e-waste through the year and deposit at the right places. So working with municipalities, working with government, so it's really about participation and awareness. So each of us can and must do our bit. 2016 has been a really tough year for a lot of us and a lot of part of the world. I really pray that 2017 is a more peaceful world to live in, is a happier place for all of us to live in, and becomes a place where each of us makes a proactive choice to make a difference and be the difference. So here's wishing all of you a very happy, peaceful and healthy 2017. May all our collective dreams come true and may we become the change. Thank you.